Hi, so today I thought I could go over an exercise that we did in one of the group coaching calls, and it's really effective at sort of getting into the nitty-gritty of your goals and your dreams. It's from Danielle Laporte's book, The Firestarter Sessions. Great book. And I'll just go through it with you here. If you've already done it with me live on the call, great. Maybe you want to try and do it again and go a bit deeper. And if you haven't done it, I really encourage you to take a few moments just to get this down on paper and to get clear on which goals are really setting your soul on fire and making you excited. So to start with, you need a pen and paper, maybe a couple of different colour pens. If you want to go and get those now, press pause. Okay, let's get started. So, the first thing you're going to do is write down on your piece of paper any of your main dreams that come to you. So this can be really big dreams. This can be dreams that you had when you were little. It could be things that you talk about all the time that you kind of are certain are going to happen. Or it could be that dream that you don't really tell anyone because you're a bit embarrassed about, but there's a real longing that this might happen one day. Write them all down. This is only for you. You don't need to share. Although if you do want to share, brownie points, because sharing and voicing it and getting seen and heard gives it power, and it kind of holds you accountable, and it's kind of saying to the universe, yes, I'm serious. This is what I want. It's that first step. But just to start with, write down on paper all the dreams that come to your mind. Okay, so now you want to look at each dream that you wrote down and write by it, I want this because. So we're looking at the why now, we're looking at the emotion, we're looking at your reason. So for each dream, right next to it, you can think about it, or you can just do the first thing that comes to your head. I want this because. Do this for every dream that you've written down. And now we are going to try and get to the heart of the dream. So I'm just going to read here some of the questions that Danielle's written. So perhaps you want to get another pen and put a heart by one for certain answers, or highlight. So the first one, which dreams make you flush with excitement, or perhaps make you feel still with peace. So maybe you want to highlight those ones that really pop out at you, the ones that are really speaking to you. What if none of these dreams is close to your heart? Perhaps you can scrap those off. Perhaps they're old dreams that aren't relevant anymore. Off they go. Are you going to let any of these dreams go? Again, are any of these dreams, are they all a priority? Perhaps some of them aren't. Perhaps some are much more important than the others. Try and sort of distinguish between these ones that you've written down now. Who are you going to share your dream with? This is really important. You know, these dreams are precious to you, and they're powerful and they're special. Don't go sharing it to the person who you know is just going to cut it down and tell you all the reasons why it won't work. Be objective. Think about who you're going to share this with. Groups like ours are amazing places to share your dreams because we're all supporting you, cheering you on, and really here to sort of help and encourage each other. Who already knows about your dream? Write this down. Which dreams do people know about? Which are the ones that you're freely telling? And which dreams will you choose to realise? So which of these dreams are you actually going to make a commitment to making happen? So that's the first part of the exercise. You might want to pause, go back, go through it, or perhaps just listen to the video and then go back and do it afterwards. Okay, part 2. So now we're just going to pick one dream from that list that you just made. Pick the one that you're drawn to intuitively, the one that's popping out at you, the one that is the biggest one, I guess, in terms of what is making you excited or what you're drawn to. And for the first part of this exercise, you're going to write down 3 reasons why your dream is unreasonable or why the odds are stacked against you. So it might seem quite a negative thing to do, but I want you to really go for this. Why is this dream never going to happen? Why couldn't it happen? Why is it unreasonable? Why are you you know, dreaming this dream. Go for it. And now we want 3 ultra optimistic, positively affirmative thoughts that will instantly dissolve those 3 bad vibes associated with the unreasonable reasons. So we're basically just washing those away. So come on, what are your 3 reasons why of course this dream is important? Of course it's going to happen. Of course it's possible. Okay, and now the final, the most exciting, maybe nerve-wracking part. You're going to write 3 persuasive, potentially outrageous actions that are going to create forward traction. What can you do? What 3 things can you do that are going to actually take you towards this dream? Maybe they're going to be completely out there. Think outside the box, whatever it is. If there was no fear, if there was no chance of failing, if there was no chance of looking stupid, what would you be doing to get this dream? How are you going to make this possible? Do it! Okay, that's the end of the exercise. I hope you liked it. Hopefully it brought up a few things. Maybe it gave you some clarity. It definitely is food for thought. And if you want to share in the group about what came up, I would be absolutely thrilled and would love to hear your results. Bye.